Um, Hi. So, it's like 1:30 in the morning right now, and I got a little bored, so I wanted to make another unscheduled gap session, Um, because I've been feeling a little different recently. That is very annoying. I just turned that on because you couldn't see me in the dark. Um, so yeah, let's just figure out, or I already know sort of what I want to talk about. And you can probably tell from the title of this video. So let's just start from the beginning. Okay. I don't know what I'm saying. It's 1:30 in the morning. I'm tired. um, so in my last unscheduled yap session, I just mostly talked about like my life so far, all of the experiences I've had, all the bad experiences I've had and stuff. And yeah, that was very weird because I don't usually like to talk about stuff that much. Um, Especially not like out in public like this, and I'm honestly surprised that at certain parts I didn't just like break down crying, because that I usually do when I talk about that kind of stuff. Hold on. There we go. Now you really can't see me. Okay, it doesn't matter. Um, but yeah, so that's not really what I'm gonna talk about here, although this is something else. So I'm gonna preface this by saying that I love my life, right? I love who I am as a person and everything like that. I have amazing friends, um, and I really like my personality. I think that I'm pretty attractive. I don't know that it's weird to say out loud, but I do. I think I'm pretty attractive. Not when I have bags under my eyes and acne, but you know what I mean. So I love my life, but there are some times when I wish that it could be different. All the time, like, I read books and watch TV, or like watch TV shows, watch YouTube, and there are so many people whose lives are so much better than mine, that, I mean, at least it seems like it. And just their upbringing. I didn't have an upbringing. I was never allowed to really do anything by myself. Not really. I grew up in a Christian household, so my school, private school, and everything. So I wasn't really able to meet that many people, um, and stuff like that. I don't really know how to explain it, but I wasn't able to get out and meet that many people, and I feel like I've always been like confined to one thing and just like a strict schedule and stuff and everything like that. So I just wish that it could be different, because I've never really had that many friends. Okay, that is okay. I just I've never had that many friends, and I've always felt confined, especially recently. And I was never really able to do stuff that normal kids like that. I'm saying that, but what is normal, right? That's a whole nother thing. I'll get into that eventually. I have a few video ideas of just like random monologues, not necessarily yap sessions, but like actual sort of scripted things. Um, what is going on with the camera? Just like all of okay, I don't know. um yeah, so I wish I could have a different life. Not necessarily a better life, not a worse life, just a different one, right? And yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I guess. Well, I have been grounded the past week. A week, I guess. I got a little frustrated. It's not my fault, but my mom's friend was being an asshole. I don't usually like to cuss, but you know, there's no other way to put it. She was being a fucking asshole. And so how it started. I know that I sort of brought it upon myself, but also not. So it started. My mom told me to do the dishes, and I was like, okay, I'll do the dishes, but I was telling her because I had done them like the previous day. I had done like the whole load. I had unloaded and reloaded a whole bunch. There was a lot in the sink that I had to reload. Then the day before that, I had reloaded a lot. Well, my sister didn't have that many to put up, um, to unload from the dishwasher, and then I did the whole load. And there was still still a lot in the sink. Um, the um the day before this happened. So then the next day I was like, okay, can't you just get my sister to do it? I've done a lot. And then so my mom was like, I was arguing. It doesn't really matter. And then my mom asked my sister to, so I unloaded the dishwasher, and my mom told my sister to reload. And my mom's friend was there. Mind you, this is also the woman, this like 60-year-old woman who told me that I'm going to hell for saying that gay people are normal humans. Um, so yeah, I already didn't like her. Um, so then my sister went and unloaded dishes, and she was like, "Oh wow, did you see how she did that without arguing? Isn't she such a great kid? Just like shut the fuck up, right?" So I just got frustrated and I was like, no, I'm leaving. I'm not dealing with this. I didn't say that because my mom doesn't like me cussing, of course. I was like, bye. I'm not dealing with this shit. Um, and I went to my room. Just I was already feeling bad. I haven't really been in a good place. Just the past couple weeks. I mean, this is the incident that like really set it off, and I've been like since then, like all week, and it's been insane. Anyways, yeah, I went to my room on the iPad, got bored after like 2 seconds on the iPad because I think I was playing a game when I was called in there to do the dishes. So I like got my game out. I left and I was like, oh my god, I'm so fucking, and I did that with the iPad, and there were blankets in the floor. I'd been sleeping in the floor um, the past few days because my dogs. Well, I mean, two of my dogs can get up on the bed. Didi and Percy can, but Jack's a little old, so he can't jump up there. So he likes to like sleep on blankets in the floor. So I made a little pallet in the floor that I had been sleeping in. Also, it's just a better view of my TV from down there. And I've been sleeping in down there for a couple of days. So I thought I would be fine doing that, but I sort of missed it, and I also threw it pretty hard, and it got like a massive crack in it, and I was like, "Fuck, fuck, 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 fuck! What do I do?" Um, uh, and I just like broke down. I was like, "Oh my god, oh my god! I don't want to get in trouble because like I do shit like that all the time, and I'm so fucking sick of it. I don't know why." I do that. I just don't have good self control and stuff, and like, but yeah, I didn't know what to do. Then my sister came in the room, and because she didn't, I don't guess she knew, really. I don't know though. I don't guess she knew. But she came in and asked just to play on the iPad, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god. I had to tell her, and then of course she had to go and fucking snitch. She's also a fucking asshole. Everyone in my life is a fucking asshole. Sorry for cussing, but you know, yeah. So she snitched, and I got my shit taken away. The iPads got taken away. My phone got taken away, and it has been for a week now. Now my mom's not gonna let me get it back because it's like fucking 400-degree weather, like every day here. And the only the way that she's gonna like pay me enough to get the screen on the iPad fixed is by like doing the flower bed. I don't know why she won't let me do anything else, but she says that I either have to get up at like 4 in the morning or do it in the 400-degree weather. So I'm not gonna have it back for a couple months, and I've just been like, right. Yeah, I look really bad. I need a shower. But yeah, it's 1:40 in the morning, probably. I think I don't really have a clock right here, but yeah. So I'm recording this on my grandpa's iPad or my grandpa's tablet. He's actually out of town, but he has two. He has an Android and he just got a new Apple. So my grandma's been using this one, so I've been coming over here the past couple of nights and taking it without my mom knowing, so I can talk to my friends and stuff. And that's still only on Discord, on my Discord friends, and you know, it's been tough, but yeah, I don't really know. I don't have that much to talk about. I think I had something else, but I don't really remember off the top of my head. Yeah, maybe I'll come in and record another one if I feel like it or if I remember, but I'm pretty tired, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and go to bed. So, I wish I had someone else I can talk to. I don't really have that many friends that will listen, and I don't know how to talk about stuff. Like, there's so much that I want to say, but I don't know how to say it, and I know there's a few people who will listen, and I know there's a few people that will care and stuff, but even to those people, I don't know how to say it. And like, I go to therapy. I have a therapist. Uh, yeah, I mean, I take antidepressants. I haven't. Did I take? Yeah, I took them yesterday, I think. I'll have to take them. No, I didn't. Oh my god, this sucks. We didn't get home. We were at a play or a musical at the big fancy theater yesterday, so we got home at like 11, and I took it before bed, but I don't know how long they last. Um, so yeah, I back on topic. I go to therapy, and I take antidepressants. Like at my therapist place, with my therapist. I don't know how to talk about it with her either. Like I don't know if I'm just like nervous too because I don't really know her very well. Um, but I don't know how to talk about stuff. Like I know what I want to say, but I just don't know how to say it. I sound like a broken record here, but so if anybody's watching this, which I don't know if anybody is, but if anybody's watching this, if you if you can help me, please, because I don't know what to do. I've been really depressed this past week, and I've been, you know. Oh, also, school starts back like Thursday. I'm recording this, well, Sunday morning now. But so in a couple of days, August 6th, today's the 2nd, August 6th is when my school starts. Um, and so maybe that'll help, but I don't know. It's a very conservative school. My sister went there last year while I spent my last year at our old school, but now this is my first year at this school, and my sister has spent 1 year at this school already, so it's her second year. It's my first year at this school, so maybe like a change of scenery will be good, but I don't know. It's very conservative, so that I don't. I'm not really gonna be able to be myself a whole lot and stuff, but maybe I can make some new friends. My sister said that she made friends like the first day at school. Like some girls came up to her and just like became her friends like instantly. So I don't know if I'll have that experience or not. I hope so, because I need friends, honestly. All of my friends are. I have like two people that I really consider my friends that I know in real life. Other one, like there's some others that are, and I mean, if you're watching this, you know who you are. That are friends of friends, like friends, like in one group chat that I have. There's my friend who I'm going to. I don't want to say her real name, but um, I'll call her a feeding partner. That's just an inside joke from because we were in a show together in 2023, and like she was the mom fish. We were in Finding Nemo. She was the mom fish. I was like the dad fish in one scene. So she was my feeding partner. Is the joke that we came up with. So now like we call each other that. So I'll call her that. So my feeding partner I know in real life. And So that's like one of like two, three. How did I forget about my best friend? I don't know. I guess we don't see each other super often. So there's three friends that I know in real life. I'm just like going all over the place here. Three friends that I know in real life, and in one group chat, my feeding partner has um, a couple of her friends that um, I'm friends with them, but I don't know them in person yet. I think we're planning on like a meetup soon, but I still feel like they're more her friends than they are mine. Um, so yeah, I have like 3, 4. I forgot about Bug is what she goes by in the group chat. Um, so 4, but I mean I don't really talk to her unless like because we go to the same church. That's where I know her from. But like we only see each other like at church or at church events. Um, so yeah, so there's my feeding partner, there's her boyfriend, um, their friend, or my feeding partner's other friend in the group chat. So those are two friends of friends that I don't know in person, but so like they're pretty much just online friends. Um, and then so that's about it. Um, and there's Vio, my bestie. She's my friend, but I don't know. I don't have that many friends, and like the ones that I do have, I don't see that often. Like I've never had friends that I see like outside of school. Like I know lots of people, and like I've seen lots of people like online and stuff that do get out and actually have friends in person, but I never really see my friends outside of like school or church events and stuff. I don't have friends outside of there. Everybody's just online through the phone, and it's hard because I want people that I can, do that. My sister does, sort of. She doesn't like do it all the time, but yeah. And then I have the failed abortions group chat. That's what they name the group chat. But they're all in Poland. I mean, I'm sure you're probably watching this, guys. Um, so they're probably watching this, maybe. They're all in Poland, so I can't see them in person. I can't see Clan in person. And then everybody on the Discord. There's like one person there that I know in person, but we don't see each other that often, and that's my best friend. She goes by, you know why? I mean, if you know this channel, and if you know her channel, you know why. She's the one doing all the object shows with me. She's my best friend, like, ever. But yeah, even we don't see each other super often outside of like my sister's like birthdays or like church events and stuff. So it's hard not having people. So maybe this change of scenery at this new school will be good for me. You know, be able to make some new friends. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about here. Yeah, well, this is already 22 minutes long, so I'm probably gonna go. Bye.